everybody.
That's perfect.
Well, you want to sit down? Welcome to our show, What Works for Us. You're watching What Works for Us. And I'm Anita, and this is Travis. And you know what I just realized?
What?
I just realized with all the fuss and fuss with cleaning up the things, I put the notebook outside.
You can go get the notebook, and I can do a early sponsor spot.
That'll work. So,
All right. So if you didn't know, I'm sorry. We are dual streaming. Facebook over here, YouTube right here. So if we're looking around, we're trying to engage everybody. Babe, can you kind of move?
I'm going to move when you think
I
that
feel
outside.
like this. No. There is no like flippy stuff.
Oh, there's no flip?
No.
Oh.
So, if you didn't know, my computer pooped last week, and I lost all my cool scenes on my production switching setup. So I can't like show you and switch scenes like we used to. So, with that being said, we are a self-sponsored show. We sponsored this with our other venture called Swan Creative Studio. And that is our custom-made epoxy business where we can do refurbished furniture, custom countertops, vanities, showers, and I try not to do floorings, but I can do it.
That's all you
With
got?
that being said, we also have custom-made jewelry. You can go on our store, that is swancreativestudio.com, to see all the cool things that we got.
Yep. Yeah, and so what I would like to say is Happy Mother's Day, first of all.
Make sure you're looking at both.
Yes, I'm going to try to.
We got to get them closer together somehow.
Okay, I'll try to look at both cameras. But Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. I got this nice, cool little cup from my daughter as well as a serenade this morning. And it actually changes, it reveals something, but I'm drinking something cold right now, but it reveals when I'm drinking something hot, which says world's best mom ever, and then it has a whole spiel about myself on the other side, but I'm drinking it from the wrong hand, so it'll be backwards.
All right. So today, if you didn't see our episode last week, I really think you should go back and watch that episode. I think you'd really enjoy it. It was 10 things I do not like about my spouse, husband edition. And I think I did very well.
Well, I thought I was kind of mad because I thought we would get to do both of them.
Nope, mine took a whole 30 minutes.
Yeah. But I felt like it was kind of cool that today's Mother's Day and I get to say my spiel about the 10 things that I hate about my husband.
Hate's a strong word. I definitely always view these as do not like.
Yes, I agree. Hate is also. I agree that hate is a strong word. So I actually came up with the topic saying
Hello,
10 things that
all you people watching. Someone's watching on
yes,
Facebook.
I saw. I came up with the topic that 10 things that annoy me about you. But then I think Travis had named last week's 10 things I hate about you. So kind of like what is that? A little
Clickbait.
Yeah,
100% clickbait. People don't do annoy. People like to watch people hate on each other. So on YouTube, it'll hit better if I say 10 things I hate about my spouse.
Yeah. So I don't really hate them. I mean, they annoy me. They bug me a little bit. So we're gonna like Travis did. Because I switched the list up. I had a whole 10 list of 10 things, and then I started thinking about more things like in the upcoming week. So I kind of like went through the both of them and picked the top 10 that annoys me about Travis.
Well, I'm just getting comfortable. I probably won't have too much to say this episode. I am on receive mode. Hit me up. What you got?
All right, no particular order, but we will start. But number 1, so that we can keep from 1 to 10, that I do not like about Travis at all, and that is he uses my towel. Like, I absolutely do not like that. So, I'll try to
use whatever available.
Yes, that's what he does. So he'll have his towel, and like he changes like wherever he is in his bedroom or wherever in our bedroom area, where he changes, that's where his things lay. So if he's changing in the by the bed, then the towel is over there. So if I don't put the towel back, then now he doesn't have his towel hung up, and my towel is always hung up because I don't put my towel on the bed. I don't put it on the floor. So once I'm done drying my skin, I hang it back up so it could dry. So Travis will use my towel, and I absolutely despise that.
Why? Can we know why? Because I mean, I'm clean.
I don't feel
supposedly.
I don't feel like he's clean. I feel like I don't know. Your towel smells bad, and I feel like when you use my towel, it smells bad. So that's why I don't like it.
So I don't bathe good enough, apparently. I don't bathe good enough for Anita. Fair. All right.
Yeah. Well, how do I mitigate that? Is I mitigate it by putting one, trying to make sure that his towel is always placed back on there, and two, because I also change the towels weekly. So I think like last week. He was in the shower and I noticed that he didn't have a towel because I just put his towel to wash and I didn't replace it. And he was in the shower and then I was like, and I ran to the linen closet really quickly and I got a towel and I replaced it. So that's how I just mitigate that. But sometimes I'm lucky enough, or sometimes I'm quick enough, and sometimes I'm not. And he just ended up using my towel.
All right.
So number 2. Travis does not eat leftovers. Nope.
Mm-mm.
He don't do it. Not one leftover does this man eat. 0. Zip. Actually, that's not true. If I make it for him, he'll eat it. But if it's up to him, like if it's like in our household, sometimes we're like, dinner is fend for yourselves, and that's kind of self-explanatory.
That is the great thing about having teenagers. You can definitely say, figure it out, and they'll go and eat like goldfish and graham crackers. And be like, yep, dinner's done. You're like, all right, whatever, man.
Yeah. So on fend for yourself night, it's usually supposed to be leftovers. Excuse me, but he doesn't eat leftovers at all. Do you want to say like where that spawns from?
Yep.
Because I know the story
Mom,
behind it.
if you're watching, it's all your fault. I used to eat some disgusting leftovers as a kid. It is what it is. I just not my thing anymore. The scar tissue, some people get thrown in the pool when they're young or have a drowning experience. They don't want to swim anymore. I was forced to eat nasty food when I was younger, like refried spaghetti. Nope.
Yeah.
That sucks. Hey, how's everyone doing?
Yeah. Yes.
So with that being said, I just don't eat leftovers. Like even when we're at restaurants, I was like, there's no reason to take it with me because I'm not gonna eat it.
Yeah, he does not eat it. And me making him stuff, if I'm making him leftovers, I know for a number one rule for him is if it's anything spaghetti, anything, do not give it to him as a leftover. He absolutely hates that. That's his least favorite leftover if I'm gonna give him leftovers.
Not gonna do it.
Yeah. All right. So number 3.
So the way we mitigate that is by portion control. Cook the right amount of food the first time.
No.
Or throw it away when Anita's not looking.
That's the way he mitigates it. The way I mitigate it is I give him the leftovers. But on fend for yourselves, and I don't cook. So that's lazily on me. So I guess I just have to deal with it. But number 3, Travis, for the life of him, will not go to the doctor. Okay? And I'm going to take you back to 2016. 2016, he did Best Ranger competition. And after that, he somehow hurt his leg. We don't know what was going on with him. Like, I came home, I seen him, like, on the floor. He's, like, scooting on the floor, like, from the kitchen to the bedroom. And I'm like, Travis, something is wrong with you. I'm not a doctor, but I think you need to go see the doctor. Would he go? No. He didn't go. He made it to work. He came back home. Can't walk on his foot whatsoever. And then finally, his first sergeant was like, "You need to go to the doctor." His first sergeant dragged him to the doctor. And then this is the thing that had pissed me off a little bit because this one's a tea topper. He coming back on the way from the hospital, he's like boo hoo crying, talking to his first sergeant, talking about, "You saved my life. If it wasn't for you, I could be dead right now." And I'm like driving his tail home, like, didn't I just tell you to go to the doctor? Like, didn't I tell you to go to the doctor before he told you? So I don't know what it is with him and going to the doctor, but he absolutely does not like going to the doctor. He'd rather die than go to the doctor. I don't know where the hell that stems from. Maybe it's a man thing because I actually seen a meme about it the other day. I'm flipping back and forth with cameras because we have our YouTube camera over here and we have our Facebook camera over here. But he does not like going to the doctor.
I don't know where it stems from. It's not something I like to do. I don't like going to the doctor. I can figure it out.
Yeah. Can I talk about the ears?
What, my ears?
That's
Why?
that's doctor number 2.
Oh, getting the medication for my ears to make them better?
Yep. That's also happened in 2016. And like every few months, I'd be like, "Travis, I think you should go to the doctor because your ears really seem dry. Like I feel like you need medication." Would he go? No. You know when he went? Like last month. 4 years in. Got the medication and his ears is like perfect now. His ears doesn't be bothering him. It's not itching him. It's great. So I'm glad he went to the doctor. I don't know what made him finally give in, but he did 4 years later.
Well, I went for an unrelated incident. My back stuff.
Oh, okay.
And then the doctor was like, "Yo, man, what's up with your ears?" And I was like, "I don't know." He was like, "I got you." All right.
All right, so number 4. He does not follow his own rule. I don't know. Travis has this rule about when we're like taking a dump, or number 2, going to the bathroom. And that is, you close the door and you put on the fan so that, the funkiness escapes up and out instead of up and out into the rest of the house, or in this case, our bedroom.
Yeah, man. Yo, if you got a funky poo, man, why the hell do we have an entirely separate area? Like the bathroom's even in its own room inside the bathroom. Mm-hmm. It's like the bathroom, then you go through another door, and it's like a little closet toilet.
Yeah, but he don't do it though. He leaves the door open, and then that's gonna couple with number 5 because he does not allow me any privacy. All you mothers out there that have kids that is always be like at your feet, crawling at your feet when you're trying to use the bathroom. It's like you can't get a break. There's no break anywhere. That's Travis. Okay, I'll be using the bathroom and like I know him now, so sometimes I'll hear him coming and I'll lock the door. And then it's like a constant struggle with me and him on the other side. Like, because he'll then go downstairs and try to find something to jerry-rig to open up the door. And I'm like trying to use the bathroom in peace. And I don't know. I don't know what's his deal with that.
I mean, I don't know, like, what's so private about it. Like, we know each other. We've known each other for a long time. It feels like I just don't think she can poop or use the bathroom with someone watching. I guess she hasn't just been in the military field long enough.
Whatever. So just how I mitigate that is like trying to lock the door before he gets in, but it is be a struggle. And lucky for me with my brothers, my brothers never tried to like get into the bathroom or anything like that. But coming into our bedroom, like we have this cheat way of how to keep the door locked, which I'm not going to tell him. So I've been used to like trying to battle my brothers, whether it's like battling with them with the car window or with the bedroom door. Um, I know the little systems to how to try and keep the door locked. But anyway, that's what I just have to deal with when I'm using the bathroom. So let's go down to number 6. Oh, Travis does not prep the night before. Okay? All right. So we're both in the military, right? We are totally night and day. Me, I get my uniform together the night before. I know where my keys is. I know where everything is at because when I wake up in the morning and I come downstairs, it's just put on my boots, get my water bottle, maybe grab my lunch, and then I'm out the door. We have different schedules. Sometimes now this is actually talking in the past because with COVID-19 we're both on like a teleworking type of schedule, and but he does not prep the night before at all, whatsoever.
Give
And then
YouTube some love.
and then
Even-
sometimes when sometimes he'll have to go to work earlier than I do, and he'll wake up and then he'll be like, "Babe, have you seen my wallet?"
That's so real.
"Babe, I can't find my car keys." This is 5 and 6. I'm sorry. This is
Like
No.
6 and 6 alpha.
Yeah.
According to her list.
yeah, it's 6 and 6 alpha because I might have to be at work at 9 o'clock that day that I didn't have to go to PT, and he has to be at work for 5:30, and at 4 o'clock he's waking me up, and I'm like, "Babe, we could have solved this the night before." I'm getting so amped about it. I'm even getting louder. We could have solved this like the night before, okay? Like, why is it at 4 o'clock in the morning I have to figure out where the hell you left your keys? And then I start going through the things. Okay, well, did you check the office? Yeah. Did you check the sofa? Yeah. Did you check underneath the sofa? And those are like two things that he absolutely needs to get to work. The wallet, not so much for money or for his license, but for his ID card, because he can't get onto post without his ID card. And then the keys, because he needs keys to get into the car. So I actually don't even like it when he takes like the spare keys to my car with him, because he's always losing his keys and wallet. Grown man.
No, I don't think I'm always losing it. I think,
Mostly.
I think I like to put them down, and then Anita likes to clean up and move things around without telling nobody.
I do that, but I put them where it's supposed to be, like where the.
But it's not where I physically remember putting them.
Yeah, but it's not even in like the bowl where you come in and put your keys and wallet at. He's just inconsistent. I think that's why he's always losing it. All right, number 7. This one really irks my nerves, and he's doing it right now. But he says he's cold. This is the only person. You know what? I stand corrected because my kids do this too, and I don't understand for the life of me why the hell they do this. But he wears sweatpants in the summer.
Yeah. They're very versatile.
Yeah. You know what versatile means? It means like when he's too hot, he'll just raise the leg part all the way up to the knee, and now it's sweatpants shorts.
Here, look. It's like this, right? It's like, I'm hot. I'm fine. See? She like sweat shorts.
But I don't understand the difference. They're sweats. It's 89 degrees, say. 89. Okay? You walk outside, there's not a cloud in the sky. So it's all sun just hitting you. And he's wearing sweatpants.
I'm sorry, I didn't know I was outside. You know where I am? I'm in the goddamn house that you keep it like fucking 65.
No, I keep it at 70.
So cold.
Mm-hmm.
Cold in this house. I'm wearing a hat and sweatpants. Because Anita's like, well, we got solar panels, so we're just going to keep the AC on 0.
All right. What do we have now? We're up to number 8. Wow. Mm. Yes. Excuse me. Travis changes his clothes like 3 times in one day. Okay? He'll start off, maybe, okay, he might have his PJs. He'll take that off. He'll put something on, sweatpants. Okay? Sweatpants. Sometimes with a sweatshirt. Then 30 minutes later, he comes back upstairs. He's like, I'm feeling hot. Takes them off, puts on short pants with a t-shirt. And I'm like, babe, why don't you just wear the short pants and the t-shirt to begin with and not wear the sweatpants? Because the thing is, what he does is he'll like I said, when he gets dressed, he dresses wherever he is. So if he's dressing at the foot of his bed, now all the clothes are off at the down there, and now his new clothes are on. If he's dressing by his dresser, clothes are off down there, and so it's just piles all like over the place. It might be in the laundry room, might be on his side of the bed, might be at the foot of the bed, might be by his dresser, might be in his closet. Like, he dresses and undresses where he is, and he leaves all the clothes there. So he's not. And then that's I think that's gonna be a part A too, because he doesn't put back on those same clothes. So if he was wearing his pajamas and he took those off, when he comes back upstairs for the day, he'll put on a new pajama. So he's like constantly like changing his clothes like all the time.
I don't see a problem. I mean, I don't understand. Is that not clean?
Yeah, but I mean, how many times a day y'all change y'all clothes? I can understand maybe twice, right? You wake up in the morning, you get dressed for the day, you come home at night, you put on your PJ. But when he does this like within an hour. So he's like changing his clothes like within an hour. He just woke up, he put on this, he comes back up 30 minutes later, he's like, I don't want to wear this no more. And then he gets out of it, and then before lunch he's back up in something else. And then that like makes me a little angry and annoyed, because if his clothes is on the floor, it's an automatic, it's dirty for me. I don't go through, is this a second wear? You know, is this clean? Because sometimes they'll put clean clothes on the floor. It's just all dirty. So I think that's why it bugs me the most. So that was number 8. Number 9. Number 9. The 9 thing that I do not like about Travis that bugs the
okay,
this
is BS.
What's BS? Number 9?
Yeah.
Number 9 is BS? You saw it.
I did. I'm reading them down.
He makes sandwiches on the counter. And when I say that, I mean, like, there's the counter, and then there's his bread, and then the bread meets the counter. The bread don't meet a plate. It don't meet a paper towel. It meets the straight counter. Like, the bread there, he pulls them out. He slaps them all over the place because he has like 4 to 5 sandwiches. And then he gets the peanut butter and he, spreads it. And then there's crumbs all over the entire counter.
I don't know why you're looking at me.
But get this though.
Say?
Get this. After he's done making his sandwich, he gets a plate and puts the bread, a sandwich, on the plate. So now he leaves the counter in this complete mess when he could have just started off with it just being clean. If he just started with the plate to begin with. I just don't understand. Babe?
I don't know. Maybe it's the order I do things. It's maybe not the greatest. It doesn't bother me.
Well, I guess it shouldn't bother me too much either, because I make the kids clean up the counter. But sometimes if I'm there, I'll clean it up. All right. Oh, I think we're doing pretty good. You did the sponsor spot in the beginning. It's 7:54. We're on number 10. I'm trying to stick between Facebook and YouTube. Normally we do YouTube pure. But with the technical difficulties last week, we did the Facebook Live. And so since this was like kind of a part 2, I decided to do Facebook Live again.
But you gotta let us know in the comments below if this format works for you guys. I mean, it's not hard to set up an additional streaming platform for you guys. So the more venues you guys want to watch through, the more we can facilitate.
Yeah. But what I will ask is for my Facebook followers to make sure you hit subscribe on our YouTube channel, and if our YouTube channel subscribers to make sure you hit like and subscribe, or like on our Facebook Live. All right, so let's get into number 10.
Wow.
I don't know how to pose this because I only found out about this twice. The first time was last year when we were moving. The second time was last week when we decided to change the office around.
Oh, wait, this is another BS one.
It's another BS one?
Yeah.
So Travis, he don't cut his nails, right? He don't cut his toenails. Because I'm pretty sure that these nails are toenails and they're not his actual nails.
What?
They're your nails?
Yeah.
Oh, they're your nails? They're not your toenails?
No.
Oops, my bad. They're his nails. Sorry.
I don't even think my toenails grow. I don't even remember the last time I cut them, and they're not even long.
I feel like you do peel your toenails too, babe.
I don't.
Okay, fine.
That's not.
He don't cut his nails. So what he does is like he tears them, right? He'll do a little tear.
Or I'll bite them off. I mean.
Or he bites them off. I don't know how he gets them off. He doesn't use the nail clipper. Okay?
He voodoo magics my nails off.
But instead of maybe putting it in the garbage, right? That's conveniently located within an arm's reach in the office, or maybe just even dropping it right there on the floor, right by his side, because our son Osiris does vacuum the office at least once a week, and then it gets mopped also by our daughter. But no, he doesn't do either of those things. You know what he does? Do you want to tell him, or should I tell him?
This is your day.
He gets them behind his desk. Yep. Gets them behind his desk. So that's why I said I've only found out about this twice. Last year when we were moving, because the movers came and they moved all our stuff. And now, of course, I'm cleaning up the rooms as they move it. And guess what do I see on the floor where his desk was, where we can't get to behind? A whole bunch of nails. There's a whole bunch. And for this house, we've been living in it for 11 months, decided to move his desk around. And what do we see? A whole bunch of more nails. So I'm like, babe, like, what's the deal? You don't know?
I don't.
All right. I mean, and it's not even like I'm mad that he's throwing it on the floor. I'm mad that he's throwing it in a place that cannot be reached conveniently, because his desk is up against the wall. You know, like if he just like happened to just like, you know, do a little hand drop down on the side, we could reach those spaces. It's right there. Even if it's like right on the floor right next to him, we could vacuum that up. Or just even if he did a little stretch over, you know, maybe not even extending the arm all the way over, and just, you know, do a little drop into the garbage because it's like right there. It's not far. So the thing that upsets me about it is that he puts it in a place where we can't get to it to clean it up.
Babe, I honestly feel today was all about you calling me a dirty bird. I don't know if I appreciate that.
Oh, I don't think you're a dirty bird, babe.
Babe, you 100% was calling me like, I don't like the way he smell after he come out the shower. He's like putting his nails behind his desk. He don't pick up his clothes. He puts bread on the counter. It's all related to one common theme.
All right, so I think it might seem that way.
Hold on, let's look at it. Use my towel, and you said it's about dirty. Don't eat leftovers. That's not hazardous. Doesn't go to that. Okay. Doesn't follow his own rule. All right. All right. It's about 50-50.
Yeah.
50-50. Dirty bird, not dirty bird.
I mean, but the bottom line is marriage is about compromise. Right? Even though these things like bother me, they annoy me, they get under my skin. I gotta compromise. I gotta find a way to deal with it.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't say we gotta compromise. We gotta be willing to accept the things we don't like about our spouse.
Which is the same as compromising.
I don't think it's compromising.
What do you think it is?
Compromising to me sounds like you're settling for like I don't know. I prefer you're willing to accept the things you dislike about your spouse because you like the things you like about your spouse more.
Yes. And I think I tell him that a lot. I'm like, Travis, you annoy the hell out of me. But I love you.
Only if she means it.
I do. I mean it. And I mean it like right now.
Hey.
Yeah. Well, that's all the time we have for. You can let us know in the comments what things annoy you about your spouse and how you deal with it. You could let us know if there's a particular topic that you want to hear us talk about, how we handle. Right?
We can do most topics.
Yeah. Wait, are we including the kids on this one?
What?
Remember the 10 things they hate about?
Oh, yeah. So upcoming will be also 2 more episodes. 10 things we dislike about our kids. And then we'll give them the opportunity to do 10 things they dislike about their parents. Dum, dum, dum.
Yep. So until then, make sure that you are following all platforms, which is we have YouTube, we have Facebook, and we have Instagram. All at What Works For Us with the number 4. And then you can check out our business page, swancreativestudio.com. That's our actual website if you want to purchase anything. And if you don't want to purchase anything, you don't have to. And you could, but
if you want something customized, make sure you go there and send us a note, and we'll get back to you, see what we can do for you.
And we also have that on Facebook and Instagram platform as well, and that's at Swan Creative Studio 1 with the number 1 behind it for Facebook, and on Instagram it's just at Swan Creative Studio. So thank you for tuning in. We will be here next Sunday at 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. And that's